Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that are found on the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. Got quite a bit to go through with you still this morning, about 12 things in total, and funnily enough I kicked off the last video with an information on the guest for TFCon. This time I've got information on a guest at TF Nation. Stephen Baskerville will be there and present at TF Nation in the UK on the August 11th to the 13th weekend, and that's another fantastic addition to the lineup of guests they've got there. Moving on, this is something that I always feature as well, the new Diaclone rebooted toy lines. If you head to T-Formers or indeed head to Takara Tomi's actual YouTube channel, there's a brilliant video on the Grand Dion land mobile battleship and how it's starting to transform. So obviously Takara Tomy rebooted their Diaclone toy line, and the video of this is brilliant. It's so good, and of course it's whetting our appetite for this battle station base here that is going to combine with another piece soon. I haven't seen any information on that yet, but it transforms, and as you can tell, it's going to be the lower part, it's going to be the legs and lower part of the torso to a huge robot. Now the dimensions for this product already are just crazy. So just for the bottom part alone without the top, it's as tall or a little bit bigger than the HasLab Unicron already released. So by the time you've got the top bit on it, we're looking at a gigantic figure. So this is going to be really exciting, and as and when we get actual images of the toy, I'm going to be showing you them as well. But for now, there's a brilliant video, as I say, on T-Formers or on Takara Tomi's website if you want to have a nose at it yourselves. Okay, been on all some of the third-party Weebos. There is Doctor Wu's Crazy Doctor, which is Little Monster, which is their take on a Revenge of the Fallen wheelie figure. So the Redeco Crazy Doctor, it's pretty much in Ratchet's colours, to be honest, but there's a funny little video on their Weibo if you want to check that out, as well as loads of other images of him, because he's now officially out and been released everywhere. Sticking with Takara Tomy, funnily enough, going back to them, I feature these all the time because I just love the way they do it. On their website, when they bring out figures ready for pre-order or to be able to order, obviously on our Hasbro pages we just have all the figures in robot and in alternate mode, but what they do is they show them in both modes, but a couple of transformation process pictures in between. So although this figure's been out for quite some time everywhere else, in Japan, Crash Bar is only just coming out. So there we've got alternate mode, there we've got starting of transformation, midway through transformation, and indeed finished. And again, I just like the way they do that, so I highlight pretty much these all the time on this channel. Right, moving on, we saw the Beast Mode Optimus Prime in the videos on Wednesday as well, I think. This is the giant Bumblebee figure with the eagle bursting out of his chest, a bit like Optimus Prime had the lion burst out of his chest, but this is a giant figure. I saw them in Smith's, they're 40 quid. I couldn't justify that at all, even though look how big he is, he's huge. There's Leader Class Scourge. There he is compared to the deluxe size figures. It's a much more basic figure, as you can see there. You've got the yellow in the middle of the wheels. But again, people have asked, so I'm going to show you some pictures of it. There he is next to the said Optimus Prime figure I was just on about. They're bigger, much more basic figures, slightly more simplistic transformation, but just very expensive. And I just can't justify buying something like that because it's not going to fit anywhere near in any of my collection. Right, there's, I suppose, lots of Japanese tie-ins with this video at the moment, and I always feature this. This is amazing. This is Figure King, and this is an actual Japanese magazine where I wish they did this in the UK, so they showcase figures. It's a bit like, I suppose, a catalogue of everything that comes out, but it's a huge one. It's a 30-page Transformers content. Unfortunately, it is all in Japanese, but I'm kind of hoping that with all the, I suppose that loads of people take note of this, so I'm kind of hoping, a bit like the Transformers Go magazine, that it might get translated. And what they basically do is exactly that. They showcase all the figures that are coming out. Now, there's a huge Rise of the Beast presence and Beast Wars, etc. So these are actual pages from a magazine. So of course there we've got information on Rise of the Beasts and indeed the Maximals. There we've got information on the toys and the adverts that are being advertised that I mentioned again in the previous video. But like I've said, I just wish we had things like this in the UK or maybe even in America, so we could get them imported over here. Genuine toy catalogues like this with full descriptions and write-ups of the figures that are being released or that are coming out, or indeed that are out, because I just think it's something that's missing. It's nice that you get the reviews, or sorry, the reveals on the Hasbro Pulse things, but actual physical things to hold like this, it's something that we're genuinely massively missing out on. There is, of course, the Generations figures as well. There's Masterpiece, there's Studio Series, there's everything. There's the Beast Wars Versus packs that are being advertised. There's some more Beast Wars figures there. There's the other Beast Wars Versus pack that we've seen all over loads of social media and everything at the moment. And I say there's just so much information on this, and I'm hoping that all the news around this will encourage somebody to at least try, if not even translate it, but maybe do, as I say, an English version and release it worldwide, because it's really, really good. It's just a shame I can't read any of this to you. And there's even stuff which we get from the Hasbro designers. Look, there's insights into the figures, the making of the figures, computer designs, computer images of it. As I say, I've said enough about it. I'm going to be quiet. It looks fantastic. If you want to see more images on this, zoomed in, etc., head to TFW 2005 or indeed T-Formers to see more of these. Finally, we're going to have a quick look at Masterpiece Raiden. He's going to come up in a minute in the bottom picture there. And again, I'm super excited to see him in the flesh as well. Right. Oh, and there's even more. Look, there's the Bishuju statues. There's loads and loads. Okay, back onto more third party. I'm not going to show you all the individual pictures of these because we've seen loads of Brawl. However, the main reason why I'm showing you is to say that mine has been dispatched. He is in the post from the pre-order that I put in. But if you want to see more images, just head to Magic Square's Weibo page where everybody is showcasing him. Talking of new figures that look fantastic, this is Cosmos. And this is, which one is this? Let me see who this is. I think it's Magic Square. I will confirm that in a second. No, it's Newage's take on Cosmos. Of course it is. He looks great. I've not seen much on him at all, to be honest. Just these few images. But I'm seriously contemplating getting him ordered now. Once again, there's some actual pages, screenshots from Newage's Weibo. For those of you who are unaware or you're new to this channel, all I do is I literally type in Newage Weibo, Magic Square Weibo, Cang Toys Weibo, and just have a look at everything that's going on. So if you want to see these in better detail without the glare, that's all you've got to do, to be honest. Right, and again, there's a video on their take on Cosmos, which just looks brilliant. Also, you can see there, anybody who's pre-ordered Powerglide, he's ready for the holidays, he's ready to be shipped out as well. So anybody who's pre-ordered Newage Cosmos, great news, he's ready to be shipped as well. And as always now, I feature Show Z on here because you can order all of these figures that I've been showcasing on here, like the Iron Factory Female 3 Seeker pack in the previous videos. There is Hound, there is Powerglide, funnily enough, there's the KFC toys, all of these figures, including the rest of the Magic Square Bruticus, and indeed this, the Rising Force Motormaster figure that I featured in the Wednesday's videos. He's available for pre-order as well on Show Z. Right. And as always, there's always things that seem to drop just at where I'm about to release the videos. Transformers animated movie. There has been, this is a screenshot, but I've got something else, and I want to highlight this chap here as well. He's fantastic. It's Transformers True Facts from Instagram. He sent me this, so I wanted to give him a quick shout out. These are the confirmed voice actors for the new animated movie. So he sent me this, said, have I got this information? I haven't. There, and it has been confirmed now, as you can see, on TFW 2005. So exciting. Chris Hemsworth, Optimus Prime, Brian Tyree Henry, Megatron, Scarlett Johansson, Alita, Keegan Michael Key, Bumblebee, John Hamm, Sentinel Prime, and Lawrence Fishburne, Alpha Trion. That is fantastic. What a voice lineup we've got there. And then just quickly to round things off at the end, more third party, because again, I went on to Cang Toys just before I did this video, and they've got some images up of their Thor Mini, which is of course Thorilla, the legend scale size. So there he is. I've only ever seen black and white or grey picture images of this so far. These are actual full product images. He's looking great. I've got him on pre-order as well. Can't wait to build up their mini Thunder King. He just looks spectacular. Once again, if you want these images without the glare, head to either Cang Toys Weibo. In fact, that's all it's on at the moment. I've not seen it break on any of the rest of the social media platforms, but I will let you know if and when they do appear. But yeah, head to Cang Toys Weibo just to check these images out. And again, you can pre-order him on Show Z if you would like to. So yes, live UK time, 10 PM tomorrow, Saturday. Can't wait to do that. It's going to be fun. I like doing these monthly live events now. We're going to be discussing Rise of the Beasts, my journey into the new third-party figures and how, I suppose, much fun I'm having doing it. And whatever else you want to ask me. Loads of people jump on. Some people come with loads of questions, which is always good because it keeps them on my toes. Other people just like to jump in for the social, which is great. So I hope to see as many of you on there as possible. And again, as ever, thank you ever so much for the support. Over 7,500 subscribers on here now. Just over 6,200 followers on Instagram. It's growing really nicely. Really appreciate the support, guys. I'm going to leave a link for the Discord on Showsy as well. And as I say, as soon as there's any more massive, crazy 50% off sales on there, I will let you guys know straight away. Once again, thank you ever so much. Take care, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.